Let's take a look at this multiple choice question from farhatlectures.com. Company P purchases bonds in the open market for 980. This so they paid, let me start here. Well, if they purchased it, it means they paid 980,000, and that's an investment. The bonds were originally issued by affiliate S, so it was issued by an affiliate company at face value of $1 million, and S carrying value on this purchase date was $1,020,000. It means the book value or the carrying value is $1,020,000. What should the consolidated worksheet recognize at the acquisition date? Well, hold on. What do we have? We have two things to compare to each other. We have the carrying value or the book value, and we have the amount that we paid. And notice what the answer choices are given us. A gain, a loss, a gain, no loss. For one thing, there's a difference between what you paid and the book value. There is a gain or there is a loss. We could eliminate D. Now, how do you determine whether you have a gain or a loss? Well, you would look at how much you paid versus the book value. And the difference is 40,000. Well, that's good, but that doesn't. So we could eliminate the 20, but we don't know whether this is a gain or a loss. How do you determine whether this is a gain or a loss? If you paid for something $980 and that something is worth on the books $1,020,000, you got a good deal. Something that's on the books million. Think about this. You went into a store and you wanted to buy something, and let's not use millions. You saw something for $1,020 and they sold it to you for $980. In a sense, you have a gain, in a sense, right? Because you paid less than what they wanted to sell it for. Therefore, you have a gain. Therefore, the answer is a gain, a constructive retirement gain of 40,000. Why it's constructive gain? It's technically a gain, but constructive because it's a constructive retirement because Company B is an affiliate to Company S. So they're basically part of the same affiliated group, part of the same consolidated group. Therefore, the answer is A. Now, if you are using Farhat lectures, you can ask the AI to explain the topic, explain the correct and incorrect answer, create another MCQ for you to practice this concept. Here's what I'm going to tell you. The best investment you can make is invest in yourself, invest in your career, invest in your education. Go to Farhat lectures, look at multiple choice, simulations, true, false, cases, AI podcast, AI quizzes, AI flashcards, AI notes. Best of luck.
Want to see more CPA exam multiple choice questions solved step by step? At farhatlectures.com, you will get hundreds of video solved MCQs step by step, including previously released AI CPA questions, previously released AI CPA simulation, in-depth lectures and resources to prepare for the CPA exam, AI tools that's going to help you study smarter, not harder, CPA exam podcast lessons where you can learn on the go. And also you will get the personal guidance of support of Farhat and his team. If you are serious about passing the CPA exam, this is your next step. Visit the website farhatlectures.com, start your free trial, and I hope to see you on the website.